Okay, I think we are ready to listen to the wisdom talk. No? The topic is believe the easy way out. When we find some situation that we cannot prove it, we cannot find the fact out of that. Sometimes we follow other people say, okay, believe it, because it's the easy way out. My name is Chayanon. Let's start with the definition of belief. Belief as psychological state that which an individual holds a proposition or premise to be true with or without proof. In another aspect is a belief in something which has not been proven. So this, it means that if we cannot find the truth, we just keep believing at the beginning. Something like in a labyrinth or a tunnel, we are trying to get out of the labyrinth or a tunnel. If there is a light at the end of the tunnel, we believe that is the way out. If we see the light at the end of the tunnel, oh, it should be the way out. We try to go there, find where to get out of that. But quite often, it leads us to another labyrinth or tunnel. See, we see the light over there at the end of the tunnel, or we try to get there, and we find out that that's the tunnel to another labyrinth. Sometimes we have no time to prove. Somebody presents something, and we have no time to prove that. and no way to prove that. We choose to believe. So most people choose to believe that's the way out because of the pressure of fear, the pressure of limited time, the pressure of uh, depression. So we have no choice. So just, okay, keep believing. We have been trained since we were born that we have to choose to believe in unprovable things. For example, 1,000 years ago, all people believe that we live in the flat earth, and the moon, the sun, the stars revolving around that flat earth. So everybody believed that, and we have no way to prove that. So keep believing unprovable things. Later on, when somebody proved that our earth is round and the earth itself revolving around the sun. So that belief has been changed to the new one when we have truth to prove that. We are taught over and over again until we believe in the theory created. Because we don't know, we don't have enough the facts to prove it is true. Somebody set up the theory that, oh, it's gonna be this way, that way, and keep telling and support the theory that they created. And in the end, we have such strong belief in ourselves that the told story, the told theory is true. Is there any way to find the truth? The Buddha said to attain supreme wisdom by understanding the divine truth of life is a signification of enlightenment in Buddhism. one way that we take to believe it, and we think that they believe without proof. But on the other hand, there is some truth that have yet proven. So on this side, on the other hand, things that the eye cannot see, cannot hear with the ears, cannot touch it, cannot prove it, it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. For example, the radio wave as a means of communication between our mobile and the nearest station, the mobile station. See, they call radio wave, but we cannot see the wave, we cannot hear the wave, we cannot touch the wave. Things that we cannot hear, cannot see, cannot touch, doesn't mean the wave is not exist. So many things that we cannot prove that it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. The Buddha said, believe nothing. No matter where you read it or who said it, who teach you, no matter if I said that, I said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. The other one, no one saved us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. That's the way that Buddha teach. Don't believe that until you prove it yourself. That's why we have come and see. Many people talk about come and see. Come and prove it. The stepping stone to the wisdom. First of all, give with no expecting anything in return. If we give and expect something in return that we call investment, it's not the way that we go forward to the wisdom. Forgive to forget. If we cannot forgive, we cannot forget. And keep remembering that when you practice meditation, your mind getting still. And those incidents pop up and hurt you and bother you. So forgive to forget it. Observe precept not to kill, not to steal, not to do adultery, not to tell lie, and consume the high degree of alcohol or drugs. If we get high, then we can do the first 4 precepts easily. The profound one is to meditate to purify the mind. To purify the mind, to regain the power of your mind. Your mind is, the original mind is very powerful. But lifetime by lifetime, years by years, day by day, it was disturbed by defilement, trick of defilement, and you losing the power of your mind. So what we try to do is get it back, to meditate, to regain the power of your mind, to purify the mind. So don't believe that, but prove it by yourself. Do it. It is true. You will find it yourself. You know, when we practice the stillness up to a certain level, then we can access to the real happiness, access to the truth and wisdom. That is the real way out for us. So keep practicing meditation every day, not once a year or once a month. Do it every day to purify the mind day by day. And eventually your mind getting still, and you will find it by yourself. That thing that many people say it cannot prove it, but you can prove it by yourself. Okay, that's it for the day.